Welcome to Flocking Hell. I'm Elli, the game's designer, and Flocking Hell is now on Steam. So if you like what you see, you can play the demo and you can wishlist the game there. I'm going to play a whole campaign in the most difficulty level competitive. So let's see how it goes. In Flocking Hell, your goal is to explore the map, find cities, and prepare them for a demonic invasion. One of the things you can do is you can build roads, and once you do, you see these very nice sheepies going between cities, and every 5 turns, whenever this lights up, the cities are going to grow. So if we're going to wait a couple of turns, now they grow a bit. The more cities you have connected to each other, the faster they grow. So a big part of the game is this puzzle of connecting as many cities as you can and creating this nice big cluster of cities that are just gonna keep growing every 5 turns. Building roads costs sheep, and you find sheep by exploring tiles. Every tile has a different sheep value. So for example, these pastures give you 1 sheep, while these farms give you 5. So in addition to finding the cities, these gave me 9, you want to prioritize how you use your exploration, and you want to find tiles that give you more sheep. Another thing you can do with sheep, you can assign them to mines, and mines get you crystals. So every 5 turns, whenever this lights up, your mines are going to produce crystals, and at the end of the level, when the demons arrive, you are going to fire them with a crystal blast. And the more crystals you have, the more damage you're going to deal. The game is played over 80 turns, so at this point we have about 24 turns to go. There's a minesweeper element. So cities are surrounded by pastures, and these kind of pastures have 1 city next to them. So I know that there's a city next to this tile, and as soon as I find that city, I know there's no more cities. And this is why I know that this area of the map doesn't have anything interesting in it. I can just completely ignore it and keep playing. Another game mechanic are these beacons. When I reveal all the tiles surrounding a beacon, it lights up, and it reveals the next beacon in the series. If I know the location of all the beacons, there's 4 of them, and at this point I do, 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's going to reveal the Hellgate instead. And the Hellgate is this lovely place where the demon is going to attack from. The demons are going to attack the cities in order of proximity. So at this point, this city is going to be attacked first. I'm going to connect it to the other cities, and we have 15 turns left, so let's think about how to prepare for the demons. At this point, probably a bit too late to get more crystals. I would want to do that sooner, but this is a great time to play some cards. So I have 2 cards I can play. Cards are always played on cities, and in this case I want to play Greener Pasture. Greener Pasture says that if the nearest city has size at least 80, this city gains 30 size. So I'm going to play it here. The nearest city is this one, so this city is going to gain 30 size, and it's a bit more prepared for the demons. The next 2 cards let me build roads or reveal some tiles, so let's do some more exploration. We have 10 turns left, so I think it's probably a bit too late for connecting any more cities. I'm going to play Joint Discovery to reveal a big part of the map, and then I'm going to keep making this city bigger and bigger. So I'm going to play Advance Warning. It's going to give this city another 40 size, it's 152, and then I'm going to play Population Boom. It's going to give the city 15 size. And now I want to play this Greener Pasture again, but I don't have enough sheep, so let's reveal this tile. I knew it's going to be a farm tile because they're all next to each other. So in addition to the Minesweeper rules for the cities, there's a whole bunch of other rules for different tiles. You learn these as you play the game. So let's play Greener Pasture again, and let's find this last city. Let's see if we can find it somewhere. We can't. We ran out of turns. Now the demons attack, and we're going to use our crystals to fire a crystal blast, and now the demons are going to attack my cities one at a time. This combat is a bit slow, so let's fast forward so it takes less time. The big city is gone, and let's see if the other cities manage to stop the demons. I am a bit concerned because the more cities the demons destroy, the bigger they grow, but I think that we're getting there. Yes, this last city stopped them. So we won! That was the first level out of 7. So a campaign of Flocking Hell is at always 7 levels, and if you lose a level, you lose a heart and you get a second chance. If you lose both hearts, you lose. So you're trying to get 7 wins before you get 2 losses. At the end of every level, if you won, you get experience points, and that experience points is used for the following level. So in this particular case, I have enough experience points for a card upgrade and 3 sheep at the beginning of the next level. So first of all, we can choose a guide. Guides give us powerful abilities. They join us for the remainder of the campaign. So what I've seen so far is that the cards in my deck are very much about increasing the size of the city. I think I'm going to focus on that for the rest of the campaign. So a guide like the Potholer, which is more of a crystal mine kind of guide, not super relevant, I'm going to pick up the Innkeeper. And the Innkeeper says that whenever you fortify a city, it gains 10 size. You fortify a city by playing a card on it. So the Innkeeper says that I should fortify more cities. And now I can pick a card. I have a rare card that is due to my experience points, and I'm going to take it. The card says it's Pilgrims. I get 1 sheep for each city connected here. So it's a nice way to get a sheep boost, a resource boost. Additionally, whenever I pick a card, I get +1 sheep for all of the remaining levels. So I'm going to start with more sheep. So let's take the Pilgrims. And the next level is called Enchanted Exchange. Once you finish the first level, every follow-up level is a different island, and they have their own rules. So this next level is Enchanted Exchange. The fairy matron of this island is excessively rich and built herself a second cottage. As a reminder, a cottage gives you 9 sheep, so it's a nice resource boost. Also, at the start of the level, 2 cottages and 2 cities are marked. So if we're going to start the level, you're going to see that we have these red X's, and we know that 2 of these are cities and 2 of these are cottages. This is probably a city. No, this is actually a cottage. I thought it's a city because of the 1 here, because of the Minesweeper mechanic. So here's our first city, and I want to use this hidden path. It's a very efficient card. It gives me a lot of free roads, but it's more useful with a central city like this one. So let's play it here, and now we know that there's another city here. We knew it because of the 1. So let's connect some cities. Let's also turn on this beacon as a reminder. This is going to show us the next beacon in the chain. And let's connect this next city. So we have advanced warning, which gives us a population boost if we found Hellgate. We haven't found the Hellgate yet. I am going to play Join Discovery just to get a nice big discovery boost. And we know there's another city here, again, thanks to the Minesweeper mechanic. So let's connect it. And let's turn on this beacon. So here's another beacon down here. I want to find the farms, and the reason I want to find them is because I need resources to play cards and build roads. So here's another city. We know the farm is a big block, so let's see if it's up here. It's not, so the farm is probably somewhere here. Let's connect this city. And remember, you want to connect these cities early because they grow every 5 turns. Let's keep looking for the farm. Haven't found it yet. Let's see if it's here. Okay, here's the farm. I found 1 piece of it, and this means that there's a block of farms here, and now I can rely on them to gain resources. So let's connect the city. We turn on the 4th beacon, so this means that we now know where the Hellgate is. Let's go and find it. And we have some idea of how the demons are going to attack. They always attack in order of proximity, so they're going to attack this city first. There is no more cities here. Again, we know this because of the Minesweeper mechanic. And this means we can pretty much ignore this side of the board. I do want to population boom this city so that it gains a nice size boost, 15 from the card, 10 from the Innkeeper, and then the city growth from the production phase. And let's see what else we want to do. I do want to invest a little bit of crystals, just so that we have this initial hit against the demons. So let's do that. And we know this red X is a cottage. This is part of the rules for this particular level. I do wonder if I want to bother with this side of the map. If I know that the demons are going this way, let's just play greener pasture here. Let's just get these cities big. Oh, now is the good time for the pilgrims. So I get 1 sheep for every city connected. In this particular case, I'm going to get 6 of them. So I'm going to pay 5 and gain 6. And lastly, the advanced warning, which I'm actually going to play here. So this city, since this is the first city that the demons are going to fight, I want to make it as big as possible because the demons get stronger as they raise cities, which means that the first city leaves the most impact. And let's play population boom here. Okay, all of these cities are upgraded, and we still have quite a while to go, 28 turns. So let's see if we can connect some more cities to each other. We can connect these 2, and we're going to need 15 sheep to connect here. Thankfully, I still have quite a lot of farms. So here we go. Now all of these cities are connected, and look at all of this beautiful growth, all of these green numbers popping all over the place. Here is another city. Let's see if there's another one closer. There is. So we have 10 turns left, and we know that there's 5 sheep here, 5 here, and 3 here. Again, we know this because the farm is always the same shape. So if we collect these two, now we have enough to connect this city, and also enough to connect this one. So there's 4 turns left, everything is connected. We have a tiny bit of sheep left. Oh, here's another city. I do want to play one more card, so let me pick up this tile. And the last card I'm going to play, I'm just going to play Join Discovery here. And the reason I'm playing it here is twofold. One, for the innkeeper, I get a size bonus when I fortify city. And 2, when I fortify city, its strength goes up by 1. So this is going to put the city at 5. So let's play this last Join Discovery. And here are the demons. We're going to have a tiny Crystal Blast, not a priority for this gameplay. And let's see if this chain of pretty chunky cities are going to be enough to stop them. So one city is down, and here's the second one. I think we're in a great spot. The demons are already at 27, and this fourth city is going to take them down. So very well done, sticking to the strategy, connecting the cities, and making them bigger with all the cards we have. And we have quite a lot of experience points, which means that in the next screen, 2 cards are going to be upgraded, and we're going to get 3 sheep for the next level. So let's pick a card. We have 3 cards here, so all of them are some sort of sheep economy cards. And Shell Game creates a new cottage, and as a reminder, a cottage gives us 9 sheep. It's also a bit of an exploration card because it marks the cottage and 2 pastures. And pastures are always next to cities. So the Shell Game gives us sheep and hints where sheep are located. Really allows us to double dip for adjacent tiles. So when you reveal a tile, you gain the sheep of that tile, and really lets you trigger them again. And Lonely Crew gains us 5 sheep, so it's a rebate because playing a card costs 5. But the city is no longer connected to other cities. This is the exact opposite of what we're trying to do. I think we're going to go with Shell Game. I like the combination of sheep and exploration and finding more cities. Our next level is called Packed Cities. This island overflows with riches, drawing greedy fairies from far and wide. But where there is abundance, the demons are sure to follow. In this level, cities are bigger. The demon legend is huge. It's going to be over 1,000 demons, but this plays really well into our strategy. So I'm pretty happy with this. We're going to stick to the plan. We're going to follow the Minesweeper rules, and we're going to try and find as many of these cities as we can. So here are 3 cities. Let's connect them so they can start growing. And the bigger city, the bigger the growth. And because this level is packed cities, these cities are going to grow really quickly. In fact, I'm going to population boom one of them. I'm going to population boom one of them just so that they grow even more. I don't know if I'm even going to put any sheep in crystals this level, just because I want to make sure I can connect everything. So we are 1 sheep short to connect this. So let's click on a tile. Now we can connect. And let's see if there's any more sheep on this side. You always have a mountain range in the level, and there's different shapes of mountain ranges. They tend to repeat themselves. In this particular case, I know that this is the mountain range, which is a straight line. So the level is cut in half. There's going to be a bunch of cities here, a bunch of cities here, and there's going to be a choke point. This is the only place where I can build a road. So I'm going to focus on the bottom half of the level before going up. So here are the remaining cities here. And unfortunately, there's no farms on this bottom side of the level. So, okay, I went up through the choke point, and here is the farm. So let's connect these cities. Now that everything is connected, I do want to go through the cards. I want to find the Shell Game I mentioned before. So let's join Discovery here. Oh, this also reveals 2 beacons for me. So let's trigger the first one. And the reminder, a beacon makes the city stronger and highlights the next beacon on the list, so we know there's a city here. And let's see what's the city situation at the top half of the map. So here's a beacon, which means there's a city here, and another one here, and here's the last one. So let's connect these cities. And I'm wondering if I want to connect the top half to the bottom half. It's going to be pretty expensive. I'm going to need 2 turns, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to need 6 turns to do it, plus 30, plus 30 sheep. But I do have pilgrims here, so I'm going to get a bit of a rebate for connecting them, plus everything is going to grow much faster. So let's do it. Let's get our 30 sheep, and let's connect these two halves. 1, 2, 3, sorry, 25 sheep. I miscalculated by 1. And now I think we can play the pilgrims. I'm going to be a bit more greedy. I'm going to connect this city, and then I'm going to play the pilgrims, except now I'm out of sheep, so might have been a bit too greedy here. Okay. So where are the demons gonna come from? We don't know yet. We only have 4 turns. It's not enough to find the Hellgate, but we know it's somewhere here, so either this city or this city are gonna be attacked by the pilgrims. So let's start by fortifying them. So we're gonna fortify this one, and we used the pilgrims, so we get some sheep back. It's a bit too late for the shell game, unfortunately, but you know what? Let's play it, because I don't think joint discovery helps us either. So let's play the shell game, and let's play greener pastures. Either this city or this city are going to be attacked. This city is a bit smaller, so let's play greener pasture here. And we have 1 turn left, so let's just reveal a tile. I am not super confident about this. We haven't found the Hellgate, we have no Crystal Blast, and we didn't know where they're going to attack from. I did promise they're going to be huge, and they are. Thankfully, our cities are pretty chunky as well, and we get the strength bonuses from fortification and from the beacons. So I think we have a chance, but it's going to be pretty rough. We already cut the Legion to 600, but now they're strength 5.5, so they're going to start tearing through our cities much faster. This is going to be very close, but I don't think we got them. I think we were just a tiny bit off, and it was really knowing where the Hellgate is going to come from and upgrading the city down here. So this is a defeat, but no worries, we can keep going. We can pick a card. Even though we lost, we can still get one. And I'm wondering if I should get these heavy walls. It gives us the +1 damage and plays really well with our big city strategy. So yeah, I'm going to pick up these heavy walls, and let's try packed cities again. And this time, I think my big mistake was connecting these 2 chunks of cities. It wasted a lot of time and sheep. It was a bit too greedy. I didn't really need it. So this time, I'm going to be a bit more conservative with how I connect, especially if I find that the map has been cut in half. So we turn on this beacon. We know there's another city here. I'm actually going to play this joint discovery now, just so we can get some free exploration going. Sticking to the plan of connecting cities, we know there's no cities here because of the Minesweeper mechanic. There could still be a Hellgate, but let's wait with it for now. We are actually going to use the beacon this time to find the next one. So there's another beacon all the way over there. Let's see if we can find the farm, so we can connect more cities. Okay, we had enough for these. Going back to the point about different shapes of the mountains, this one is going to be like a reverse U shape, and again, it's always the same mountain shapes, so it's about remembering the patterns. Here is the farm, so we're going to have a lot of sheep to connect cities. Let's connect this one, and now let's play greener pasture. There is a chance that the Hellgate is up here, so let's make this city bigger. And let's continue finding cities, connecting them, and triggering beacons, because I think my downfall last game is not finding the Hellgate, and the beacons really do help with that. Okay, I was right. The Hellgate is indeed in this side of the map, and this city is going to attack first. So the way we build the deck, with the cards we have, we're going to make the city really big and strong, so we're going to play heavy walls on it, giving it +1 strength. And this is actually a great time for a shell game. We still have enough turns to take advantage of it. So we know that there are a bunch of cities here, and also one of these X's is a cottage. So let's go and find them. This is the cottage. Very nice. So we got lucky with this one because it was a 1 in 3, hence the name of the card, shell game. So let's connect this last city. At this point, I think I'm going to stop connecting, and I'm going to focus on making this city as big as possible. So let's play heavy walls on it to make it strength 7. And we need to choose between pilgrims and advanced warning. If we play advanced warning, we're going to have only 2 sheep left. So let's play pilgrims, and let's play it in this city just to give it +1 strength and take advantage of the innkeeper bonus. We have greener pastures. We can play it here. Perfect, making the city bigger. And then population boom, one of our weaker cards. As a reminder, advanced warning gives 40 and greener pastures gives 30, but they're both situational. Population boom gives 15, so let's play it. We have 6 turns left. We know that there's 2 cities here because these are pastures, but I don't think I'm gonna bother finding them. Let's find some more sheep so we can play another card on our city, and we're gonna play another heavy walls. It is quite a big city now. We have 2 turns left, sadly not enough to do anything. Let's see if we can find one of these less cities after all, just so it helps us. We couldn't, it was down here. Here come the demons again. But this time we knew where they're coming from, so this city is huge, it's going to deal an enormous amount of damage. As a reminder, the Demon Legion was 1400 at the beginning. We cut it by more than 1000, just thanks to this big chunky city. And yeah, really a big difference knowing where the Hellgate is coming from and directing our efforts accordingly. And we even got an upgraded guide. So we finished the 3rd level, we're getting our 2nd guide. We can choose either the Tactician, which gives us a damage bonus if we have enough connected fortified cities, the Scout, which reveals an additional tile when we reveal a city, or the Farmer again. And this is an interesting choice. The Tactician is really powerful if you upgrade multiple cities, and we do plan to connect them. I think in this case, I'm actually going to take the Scout, just because the Scout allows you to find cities faster. Although, on second thought, we do have Joint Discovery, which sort of does what the Scout does. So let's go with Tactician after all. And remember, now we have a bit of a mini game to connect 5 cities. And now we pick a card, and we got the game's epic, Dark Summoning. Dark Summoning, really flashy card, destroys a city. But in this particular case, I'm actually going to take Ritual of Growth. Ritual of Growth is a series of 3 cards. When you play the 3rd one, you double the city's size. Again, plays really well into our strategy. Motes of Darkness. The imps are drawing strength from Motes of Darkness. Stop them before the Legion becomes too strong. So Motes of Darkness appear in the fog, and as long as they're there, the Demon Legion increases in size. This doesn't work very well with our strategy. We don't go wide with our exploration. We prefer to find cities and connect them, so I'm going to re-roll this. And instead I'm going to get Sports Fans. The Moon Knight and Sun Knight are here. A cause for celebration, though their presence is causing some unexpected strife. So in Sports Fans, every city is a fan of one of the knights, and you want to connect cities of the same knights. This is not the best for us right now, because we want to connect as many cities as possible for growth, and also for the Tactician we need at least 5 connected cities. So if I were to connect these 2 cities to each other, they would become weaker, which is not what we want to do, but we can safely connect these 2. And here's another Sun city, so let's connect it as well. There's the Moon city here, so we might hit a bit of a roadblock with the remaining cities. So this is a teleporter, and it allows, like, all cities connected to the teleporter are connected to each other. I don't know. Usually when you connect a teleporter, it reveals the other teleporter. There's 2 of them. But in this particular case, I don't want to connect either one of these cities because I don't know what's on the other side. So I'm actually going to try and find the other teleporter. We're going to connect less cities in this level because of the Sun and Moon mechanics, so I think we can put some sheep into mines. Okay, here's another Sun city. Too expensive to go like this, but maybe the teleporter is down here. And here's another Sun city. Okay, I think that's enough for me. I'm going to connect these. And let's see if there's another Sun city here. There is. Wonderful. So we already have 5 Sun cities, which is great because we need 5 to turn on the Tactician. I think connecting this one is a bit too expensive, unless there is another city along the way. There is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's connect this city and this one. So we have a very nice chunk of Sun cities. At this point, I think we're pretty set. We just need to find the Hellgate, which is going to be at the top part of the map. And let's go looking for it. Oh wow, this was a really monochromatic sports fan game. We got really lucky with all the Sun cities. I wonder if there is another Moon city somewhere. Yep. So here are the only 2 Moon cities. We got really lucky with the layout of the map. because usually these are a bit more shuffled. But we got so many sun cities, they're all connected, and now it's just a question of upgrading them so the tactician comes into play. The Hellgate is here, so the demons are going to take this moon city and then go here. So let's start upgrading them in order. Here's the Pilgrim, here's the Advanced Warning. We still have the Ritual of Growth, so yeah, why not? Let's go for that. And we're starting to run out of sheep, which is not a huge deal because we do have all these farms over here. So let's play Join Discovery on this city. And here's the second step of the Ritual of Growth. Let's play it here. And here's the third Ritual of Growth. As a reminder, this doubles the city's size. We're going to play it on the first city to be attacked by the demons after this one. So let's play this here. Now we have this huge city, and it's super strong. It's getting a bonus from the tactician and from the sports fans. And if the city is defeated, the tactician is going to be turned off. It requires 5 fortified cities. So let's just play another card here. And this was a shell game, so one of these is a cottage. And if we find it, which is 1 in 3, we could play another card. Let's gamble on this one. Nope, not the right one. Okay, the last one was the cottage. And here come the demons. They're going to attack the nearest city first. And now they're going to face our huge city, which is, I think it's just going to destroy them, just because the strength was so high. Yep, a bit one-sided for the sad demons. Again, we got really lucky with the sports fans layout. In another layout, we might not have been able to connect cities as well, which would have been a problem with our strategy. So now we pick a card, and we're definitely going to pick Extra Time here. Extra Time says that you immediately trigger production. So all miners produce and all connected cities grow. In our case, since our emphasis is on large cities, that is really the way to go. The next level is Glittering Growth. The cities of this island are home to the rare crystal suburbanite. The fairies living here joke that mining it is easier than raising little ones. Half of the city growth is converted to crystals, which is not what we wanted to see at all, because we're very much into the mode where we want big cities, and now our cities are going to grow much slower because at least some of their resources are going to become, some of their growth is going to become crystals. So if we pass one more turn, then you saw that we got 1 crystal and the cities barely grew. So this might be a bit of a challenging one with our current strategy, but we're going to do our best and see what happens. So let's connect this city, and this also opens the teleporter. We also found the farm really quickly, so that's going to help. And I'm going to play this shell game just so we have a better idea of where more cities are located. So we knew there's a city here because there's a pasture that was found with shell gates, with shell game, so let's connect them. A bit too early for extra time, but I do want to play this hidden path. Let's see if we find a good city to play it on. And I think this works, so let's play hidden path, gives us some roads. Oh, we need more sheep, of course. Let's go to the farm. And now all these cities are connected. Let's see if there's more cities down here. There are, so let's connect these. And I wonder if we want to play Joint Discovery or just go for the Pilgrims. The thing about the Pilgrims is that it's a one-use card, so if we play it, it goes away. And at this point, it's going to give us 6 sheep. We could get more of it later. So yeah, let's play the Joint Discovery. Wait, no, this could be a cottage. It's not, okay. Let's play the Joint Discovery, reveal some more tiles, and find more cities. This road is here because of the hidden path from before, so let's connect this one. And lastly, let's connect this one. So we know that this is a cottage. We know it's a cottage because we played shell game, and we revealed the 2 other spaces the shell game created. So let's start going down there and get it. Let's connect this city, and at this point, oh, there's another city over here. Let's connect these cities, and then at that point, I think I'm going to stop and focus on playing some cards. Now we're in a bit of a pickle because we don't know where the Hellgate is, which means our heavy walls is pretty weak. Now the Hellgate is far away from everything, so it could be somewhere here, but it's not. And it could be down here in one of these spaces. So how about we give it, let's say, 4 more clicks to see if we find it. We haven't. So the Hellgate is somewhere on this side of the map. And if it's up here, we're going to get really unlucky because it's going to attack this city first. But I'm going to gamble. I'm going to gamble that it's somewhere here. which means these cities are going to be attacked first. And after this city is defeated, then the next one is going to be this one. So let's use this city as our choke point, and let's make it big. So heavy walls, and Ritual of Growth, not the best for this level, because so much of our growth became crystals, but Greener Pasture works. And now is the time for pilgrims. We're going to get 10 sheep out of it, so we're paying 5 and getting 10. And, Joint Discovery, not super helpful, but it is going to reveal some tiles here. And the Ritual of Growth, we just don't have enough time to play it, I think, because we need to play 3 cards for it. Yeah, let's play Joint Discovery. Let's play it safe. And let's heavy walls this city. And we have 4 turns left. We know there's a city here. This increases the chance that the demons are up there, which is not the best because we're going to be in a lot of trouble. 2, 4, 6. We do want to fortify at least one more city to keep our tactician going, even after the cities are destroyed. So let's do this one because we think that the Hellgate might be up here. And with that, we have no more sheep to play another card, so let's just reveal these last 2 tiles. Yep, and the Hellgate was here. So we're not in the best place for this. The map wasn't in our favor, and we couldn't find the Hellgate. So let's see how we do. Okay, I think we're in a good spot. We're going to lose the Tactician once the city is destroyed, but they finally reached our choke point city after raising a few cities, and here we are. So with that, we're going to find our third guy. It said it's not going to be upgraded. Either a miner, a potholer, or a tracker. Both miner and potholer are for crystals, but the tracker is great. The tracker says that you start the island as close as possible to a city, a mine, and a cottage. And do we want to pick a card? I think in this case we're going to skip the card. Crystal Stash and Shining Symbiosis are both crystals cards, and Secluded Lighthouse disconnects the city, so it doesn't help with growth. Really not the cards we're looking for, so we're going to forfeit the +1 sheep bonus, and we're going to face Jealousy. We've been really unfortunate with the levels this game. The air of this island is thick with resentment. Connect one city and another will shun its neighbors, at least until the imps devour us all. When you connect a city, a nearby hidden city becomes marked, fortified, and disconnected. So Jealousy is a bit of a shortcut map where, as you connect cities, other cities are revealed to you, but those cities cannot be connected. And I'm going to show you how it works once for the purpose of the video, and then I'm going to stop to be strategic about it. So this city is now, we know there's a city here, but we also know that it's disconnected. So you see there's a moat behind it, and if I connect it to these cities, it's not going to grow, it's not going to provide reinforcements. So this is a bit of a pickle for us, since we want to connect cities early in order for them to grow faster. But in this particular case, if we connect too many cities too soon, then they're all going to become jealous, and we can't connect them anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click around and find some cities. I'm not going to play any cards. I'm really going to focus on exploration until I have enough cities for my tactician. So now I have 2, 4, 6. Let's find a couple of more. Okay. So I'm going to connect these 2, 4, 6, 8 cities. There's probably more cities here and here, but we're not going to bother with them because we don't want to spend more time looking for them before we start connecting. So bigger cities grow faster. Let's connect big cities first. So let's connect these 2, and then let's connect these 2 and this. And there was only one city left, so we're in a relatively good spot. And let's connect this one. So now the big question is, where's the Hellgate located? And since we didn't connect any cities and we got pretty lucky with the layout, we have quite a few sheep left. So let's spend some time finding the Hellgate, and here it is. So as a reminder, the Hellgate is always away from everything else. So there was only a handful of spots it could have been. So demons attack cities in the order of proximity. Sadly, they're closest to the one city that we made jealous. So they're going to go here, and from there, they're going to go to one of these cities. We don't know which one, which is a bit of a bummer. If they go down, they're going to go here, and then go here, and if they go up, they're going to go... So let's make this city our choke point. But first, we need to get 5 cities to trigger our tactician. So let's start upgrading. And do we wanna join Discovery? Let's play a shell game. And remember, one of these X's is a cottage, which we don't super care about at the moment. We have enough sheep, so we're gonna wait. We do want to do this ritual of growth, so let's start working on it. And let's do the extra time. So now our tactician is operational because we have 5 connected cities. We do want to fortify the other ones. Here's the second ritual of growth, which we're actually gonna wait with, or not, because hidden path doesn't help us at all. So now we have the third ritual of growth, which we don't want to play yet because we want to make this city huge before we play it. So let's make this city as big as we can. And here's our pilgrims, which we're going to play here for plus 6 sheep. 2, 4, 6, 8. Uh-oh, why is it only 6? Oh, because I forgot to connect these. Oh my gosh, that's a bit of a disaster. I thought these are connected, but they're not. So I don't think I have time to connect them. It's going to be 3 turns and 15 sheep. Yeah, I think this is the same as the one game I lost where I was very keen on connecting cities I really shouldn't. Let's upgrade this one with pilgrims. Let's give this one advance warning and greener pastures. Okay, now we're going to have to play the joint discovery. And here's our third ritual of growth, which we're going to play here to make this city huge. So this city is really big. We don't know what's the order the demons are going to attack, but eventually they're going to get here, and this city is hopefully going to stop them. And we can play another heavy walls on it, and here we go. We even have a tiny crystal blast because we find the demons. So here goes this first city, and they're going down, unfortunately. This is the worst case scenario for us because the cities down there are not connected. And they're the weakest. So once again, the demons get the bonus strength whenever they raise a city. So they're going to get pretty strong, but our choke point holds them off. And now it's time for the last level. But first we pick a card. Expensive symbiosis could work, because it gives the city plus 10 size and it grows bigger the more we use it. We don't have that many cards, so sure, let's take it. The Feast. A thunderous burp echoes across the island. The despicable butchers are coming, and their hunger for mutton knows no bounds. Welcome to the boss level. The butchers are bigger than the imps, they start with more strength, and they have barbecues that appear all over the island. When the butchers reach a barbecue, they eat it and gain 50 size, so they heal themselves. There's a card called Extinguish the Flames that destroys barbecues, and I don't know how well we're going to do with it, but we're going to find out. So what's working well for us is we have the tactician, which gives us a lot of strength, and we have the tracker. So we know that we're near a city and we're near the cottage. So we should be able to find all the sheep that we need relatively soon. With that said, we got really unlucky because these mountains are going to cut the map in half, which means that the farm is actually over there. So let's start connecting these cities and finding the last farm. There's a beacon, which means there's a city, and I'm also going to turn it on so we know where the next beacon is. I'm going to ignore the crystals in this level because we're going to be very busy with playing cards and connecting cities, and here is indeed the farm. We started here, so the tracker does their job. Connect the cities. We know there's a beacon here, which means there's a city nearby. Sorry about that, and here it is. So let's go to the cottage to get some more sheep. And here is the next beacon. They were all over the place this level. Our cities are very nicely connected. Let's continue finding them and connecting them one at a time in preparation for the coming of the demons. Oh wow, there's even a fourth city up here. And here's the Hellgate. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 connected cities, which is delightful. I'm actually going to connect this last one as well. So at this point we're super set, because we know where the demons are going to attack from, we know what we're going to do. The only downside is that we don't know if they're going to go up or down. So that's a bit of a gamble, But let's start playing our cards and get our engine rolling. So Pilgrims first to get some sheep. And here's an expensive Symbiosis to get size. We don't really know which city they're going to attack. So we're not sure where to put the choke point. If they go down, then they're going to go here and then here and attack these cities. If they go up, then they're going to go here and attack these cities. So we got very unlucky because whichever way they choose, the other city is going to be last. Because if they go up, they're going to go like this. And if they go down, they're going to go like this. And we don't have a good choke poke city. I think I'm actually going to do this one because this one is at the center. So if they go up, they're going to destroy these cities and come here. If they go down, they're going to destroy these cities and come here. So I think this is going to be our choke point. And we're going to try and play as many cards here as possible, especially our heavy walls. Extra time is great. And do we have time for the Ritual of Growth? I don't know if we do, and I don't know if we have enough sheep for the Ritual of Growth. So let's play the Advanced Warning here. I'll be honest, I am a bit concerned. Let's play Extinguish the Flames to get rid of 2 barbecues. And this might be the end of the line for us. We just don't have enough. Really, the setup of the level was against us, and we might not have enough sheep to stop them. So let's see what happens. We do have a lot of size, but we only played Extinguish the Flames once, and the cities are all over the place. So they ate 1 barbecue, and a second one, and now they're going to eat the 3rd barbecue. Okay, so at this point there's no more barbecues, but our numbers are diminished. And there seem to be quite a few butchers there. We still have cities up there, so there's a choice, there's a chance. But I think the butchers got us. Yes, this was a rough one. Well played. Defeat. We lost both of our hearts, so sadly we lost this one. What could have gone differently? So, I think that the real big mistake of this campaign was a few levels ago, where I insisted on connecting the 2 halves of the Packed Cities level. And if I did not do that, we would have another heart. We could have replayed the Demons level. Apart from that, I'm pretty happy with the build. We have a good synergy with the Innkeeper, the Tactician, and the Tracker is generally a good guy to have. I'm pretty happy with the cards that we got. On second thought, I do wonder if the Shell game was 1 card too many. We didn't use it that much. We skipped it a bunch of times. And even Ritual of Growth might have been a bit gritty. But with that said, I think this was remarkably close. So, thank you for watching. If you are curious about Flocking Hell, you can find the game on Steam. Go play the demo and wishlist. Thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of your day.